Hello and welcome back to the Skulified podcast number 2. In this one, me and Nate go over AOT, basically, as you guys can tell from the thing. That's the main talking point. But before you guys go skipping the timestamps of what you want to hear, there's one big surprise for the channel. I have a surprise for Nate as well at the end, but he has a big surprise for you guys. So stay tuned to the end of the podcast. Find out what it is. Pretty big news not big news for the channel, but it involves you guys, it involves the channel, so be sure to check out that surprise at the end of the video, and as always, hit that like button, especially for this video once you find out what the surprise is. Subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey, what is up, guys? We're back with episode 2 of the Skulified podcast, obviously by Griffin, myself, and Nate.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're here again with Attack on Titan this time. Throw it back to Griffin.
Yes, as you heard from my wonderful co-host here, AOT, and obviously the intro that you guys watched before this because we're on YouTube and that's how things work. But yeah, we're talking about AOT, obviously. Pretty decent fans of the show. If you're listening on just audio only, we both have some AOT attire here that we're wearing.
Even audio only?
Eventually.
Oh.
People might go back and watch.
I didn't know that.
Eventually this will be on Apple
are we
and
in
Spotify.
yet?
Eventually. That is the plan.
200 viewers.
more than a lot of people, okay? But yeah, no, AOT, second biggest thing on the channel so far, besides Boruto. Also, happens to kind of, I don't think it's taken Naruto spot yet, but it is getting up there.
Would you say AOT, like Naruto as a whole, right, is better? As
yes.
a whole universe, right? Would you
yes.
say AOT is better than any of the 3 parts, being Part 1, Shippuden, or Boruto?
Part 1 and Boruto.
So it's only not better than Shippuden?
Yes.
Like
Shippuden is my...
though, if it didn't have Part 1, like if it wasn't building on Part 1.
I mean, yeah, it'd be hard to get invested into the characters of Shippuden without... Because Part 1 introduces a lot of the characters in Shippuden. But no, storyline-wise, I think AOT is is probably my favorite storyline. But, like, just, I'm invested more into the characters and overall, like, just universe of Naruto. But story-wise, if it's, like, critically on story, I think AOT is definitely the best thing I've ever watched. Like, I love Star Wars, obviously. I don't know.
I would definitely say the writing.
Writing is very good.
Is insane level for any type of media that I've seen. Like, I mean, some books that I've read maybe come close, or, like, pass it, but not much. But anime-wise, it's probably the best writing and story. Definitely.
Especially just like in entertainment, like visual media, I guess, because obviously I know you're a big book person. I'm not the biggest book person. I hate fucking reading. Hopefully this was within 3 minutes, or I have to bleep that out. But yeah, no, I'm not that big into reading. But visual media, I love Star Wars, I love Lord of the Rings, I love all the like popular like stuff that's come out. But I think story-wise, nothing really comes close to how intricate this shit is. Because, like, if you guys watch my reactions to Season 1, which I'm assuming if you're listening to this podcast, you did.
Or should.
Or, yeah, if not, and you're listening to this podcast, pause, open a new tab, go to the AOT playlist, click that, start watching. After you finish those 78 episodes, you can come, or 76, however many episodes of AOT there are, then you can come back and finish this podcast.
Shameless plug.
So, in a month, because that's probably how long it'll take to get through those.
Benjamin a day. 2 times speed.
yeah, just closed captions, you'll be fine. But as you guys can tell, in Season 1, for the first, like, good 15-ish episodes, I'm, like, sort of invested, not really. But by the time, spoilers if you haven't watched the show, Annie gets revealed as the female Titan and all that stuff happens, I'm super into the show, just having so much fun watching it. I know you took a break after you watched Season 1, right?
I took a break after Season 2, because I fully finished Season 2.
Okay.
And then the reason was just because I watched Season 2 when it came out, so there was a gap between Season 3 coming out anyways, and I just never started back up. So that was the main reason I took a break. But then you, like, kept hyping it up more and more, and everyone obviously did, but, like, so I had to eventually watch it. Yeah. I'm so glad I did, because it's great. Definitely top 3-5 anime.
Yeah, at least, definitely.
I wouldn't say it's 1 just because of, like, personal opinion for me, but,
definitely.
like, it's definitely one of the best shows.
Yeah, because, like, after I finished reacting to Part 1 of Season 4 on here, immediately knocked on the wall, hey, Nate, we're finishing AOT. So I brought him through the rest of Season 2 to 4.
We watched half of Season 2 all the way through 4. And
yeah.
what do we watched like 3 episodes a night. Like
we were doing like every night 3
work.
episodes a night. Yeah. Just because like, and I saw you started enjoying it. Like you, even with your bedtime for work, we were pushing it every night. Like, especially the cliffhanger.
The final season, I was like, yeah, fuck it.
We ended up watching like 6 episodes in one night just because like we were super hooked. I think it was when they were invading Marley.
Yeah, Marley.
Marley. Haven't watched the show in a quick minute since we watched it back.
Gotta check your death note there.
Yeah, gotta. Fuck, my name's in here. Wait, so is every character of AOT? Well, I guess part 2 of season 4 is being canceled. Apparently, they don't have any characters left.
For some of the characters,
Yeah, I mean, Eren's trying to cancel the rest of their living.
Spoilers, just in case.
Oh yeah, in case they. Okay, if you guys haven't watched the show yet,
don't watch this podcast. Probably.
Yeah, probably
Maybe
not a good idea.
Instead of watching the show,
at least if you're planning to watch
reactions
AOT.
to the
show.
Skulified on YouTube.
But make sure you do have like reference for, or just watch say you watch the show on your own first at the very least, because you're only there to see my reaction. You don't need to see the show.
So we both like the show.
Definitely both.
Great
like
show. Favorite season for you is 2, right?
I like season 2 a lot. Like, I know a lot of people underestimate. Or not underestimate, but a lot of people don't talk well about season 2. They say it's like the worst season. But I guess that's just because of like how I was watching it reacting wise. That's when it started to pick up for me. Because like it was coming right off the whole Annie fight. Yeah. So I just was going straight in. Obviously season 4 and season 3 have a lot more plot details and like storylines and stuff that like are a lot more interesting than what happens in season 2. But the whole reveal of Reiner and Berthold in episode 6 I was not expecting whatsoever.
I personally feel like season 2's good as a season of anime, but as a season of Attack on Titan, like comparing it to the other 3, it's just not quite on that level. Like especially, I think 4 would probably be my favorite. 4,
I think the
so
season.
Far, I mean, it's not ended.
I think the seasons get better as they go. So I think season 1 is the weakest, just because for me personally, it took me like quite a bit to finally get invested into the characters, like till like episode 20-ish when we were getting introduced to like Annie being the female Titan. And then every season from there, I think I just got better for me. So like season 2 was better than season 1, season 3 better than 3 or 2. And season 4 definitely is my favorite just because of how much is going on. And as I got flamed in the comments of the first episode when I was telling Gabi someone to shoot Gabi. Which do we want to talk about that whole debate right now? I kind of cleared it up.
Like it's a war. You should the other side. I don't know.
Like I get that it's a child and whatnot, but they're on other sides. It was a fake surrender.
Have you seen American Soldier, the movie?
A sniper?
Yeah, American Sniper.
Yeah,
American Sniper. That's what it is. Yeah, he has a whole scene where the kid's about to pick up a rocket launcher to fire at the people, and he's debating whether to shoot him or not. Like, yeah, it's not a great decision, or like it's not gonna feel good, but like you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Like
it's a war. It's not. This isn't playtime. You know.
Playtime.
Especially when the other side is Titans, like you really got to do what you got to do.
And like obviously from that soldier's perspective, I also understand the whole he didn't see the bomb strapped to her leg. So, like, I get why they were questioning it. But as the viewer, you see what she's about to do. Like, if I was in their situation, again, I probably wouldn't have shot because I didn't know she had a bomb. But
I definitely would have killed it. That would have been like, yo, that's a kid. So we talk about favorite season. Do we want to talk about favorite characters?
Sure. You go first. I actually don't know your favorite character.
In the whole show at all, I'd have... I don't know. Can we watch it? My favorite character. I haven't even thought about it. There's so many good characters, and like it's just a good story overall. Plus, season 4 kind of ruins not ruins, but like
it definitely switches the perspective on at least one of them.
Characters.
At least one of them.
At least, but a few. You know. I would have to say, I mean, obviously Levi's great.
Kind of got the Levi cut going on a little bit.
Almost there.
Almost there. You just need a little bit more hair.
My favorite overall, maybe either Sasha, Rip. Or
that episode 8 of season 4 was your favorite episode of the show, right?
Erwin, also Rip.
Half the characters of the show, Rip.
Probably them. I don't know. I mean, Mikasa's cool, but we don't see enough. Like,
I mean, we see a lot of her
there.
She's kind of just Eren. Yeah, she's
She might, though, because the whole thing with Eren telling her to, like, F off, basically, and, like, all that, like, she's a, like, follower. So we might see a lot more of her own self
I'm hoping
in the final season.
But, like, if he's being real truthful, like, honestly 100% truthful about that, she really can't be her own person.
But to be fair, abs. So...
True. To be fair, Eren, according to Jean, is a pervert for watching Mikasa do sit-ups, which I know I don't watch you do sit-ups often, but I don't know.
I don't do them often for you to watch.
Yeah, you don't do. Yeah. Neither do I, to be fair.
But if Mikasa was here doing sit-ups, I might be watching her do
I don't
sit-ups.
know if she's 18, so I can't say anything.
I would be just checking her form, make sure
Yeah,
she does them right.
That one, yep. Okay.
But she's a fictional character, so no, I'd definitely be checking it.
Anyway, yeah, Mikasa is definitely one of the most badass characters in the show. Definitely, just her power in general. The Ackermans are super.
She's just an action character. She's not like.
But Levi, I know you didn't watch the OVAs. I watched the Levi OVAs and seeing him grow up. And actually, that's not even the OVA. The OVA is just him losing his first team Levi, which is, it really shows how his character is just built upon and how he's always giving other people the decision, like he does with Eren plenty of times, where he's like, Eren, you got to make this decision. And it's very consistent. Like, he, especially even like how we were talking about in season 4, he's like one of the main characters that doesn't change. Nothing about him's changed.
Yeah.
He's still the same short, black-haired motherfucker who's killing everything, hates Zeke. He's just the most consistent character, I think, in the entire show.
Zeke could become one of my favorite characters, depending on where it goes from here.
Possibly.
I've hated him up until now.
Yeah.
As, like, a person, as a character.
As a villain.
Well,
I've loved him as a villain. He's a great...
he's okay. I don't know. It depends where this goes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to see. Because if this goes in the direction where it looks like it's going, like, obviously looking like he's going to turn, he's been on their side the whole time, he's not a great villain then, obviously. But...
Well, yeah, he's technically... I mean, to be fair, in Season 2, or Season 3 when they were attacking, he and Eren still hadn't made it, like, a plan yet, and he was still killing a shit ton of people that he shouldn't have been killing. Like...
Well, a villain to the Marleys isn't really a villain, but...
No, well, yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, him killing all the, like, him killing Irvin and everyone.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
I feel like if he really... like, when he... attacking the Shinganshina, however you pronounce that. I don't know, I just feel like he wouldn't have done a lot of the bad shit. I feel like him deciding to team up with an Eren was a last minute...
Well, yeah, because he's dying, so, like, maybe...
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like once he found out Eren was Grisha's son, and that he would have had the coordinate, it would have been a lot... If he really, truly was, like, wanted something... I don't know. It's weird, because you get his backstory, and his backstory seems legit. I just don't know why, once he found out that Eren was his, like, half-brother, right? That's how that works?
Yeah.
I just don't know why he wouldn't have been like, okay, chill, I know your father, I was his firstborn, let's figure this out, and just come up with a plan then, instead of, let me kill all your friends and family, or I guess not family, but your friends, actually did cause the death of his mom, because he's the one who kind of set the invasion. I don't know how that works.
He's interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait to see where it goes to say whether he's a good character or bad character, in my opinion.
Yeah. Especially what Eren does here, because I had no idea what Eren's doing.
Eren looks amazing in Season 4.
Absolutely stunning.
But he's mentally fucking crazy.
If he's not putting on a show. Because my thing...
Even then, though, like, he's, like...
Yes, he's
what
gone...
was the point of being that, like, ridiculously mean, I guess, whatever, to Mikasa and Armin in private? Like,
because maybe he needs them to sell it?
I feel like Mikasa's a good enough actor, you know?
I guess, but... I mean, he also did kill Zachary. He blew up. Or he personally didn't, but I just feel like there has to be more to just... Nope, okay, plan is we're just going to make sure no one has children anymore. Like, I feel like there has to be more to the plan. I feel like Eren...
like that plan. It makes sense for the characters. It makes sense for Zeke.
It definitely makes sense for Zeke, but I don't know if it makes sense...
I feel like Eren would like that plan, but I don't know about him going about it the way he is. With, like... I don't know if I believe the whole thing with Mikasa and him. Like, I don't know...
That's what I'm saying, and I feel like he knows the truth. So whether or not it is completely true what he said, or it's not, I feel like he knows. So, like, if he's, like, purposely just trying to convince her it's true, even though he knows it's not, there has to be a reason for that. Like,
what I don't think he's been, like, brainwashed into
no,
Zeke's plan
I don't
or
think
anything.
I don't think Zeke has
like,
any
convinced him, really. No. Like, he just told him some things, and I think Eren decided completely on his own. I don't think he's being, like, controlled or anything. But, I don't know. I can see him doing everything he's done so far for the reason he said. Like, if he's being completely honest, I could understand it to a point. But, like, at the same time, I feel like he wouldn't be... But he's never showed super interest in Mikasa. Like, she's been, like, there, and he, like, you know, kind of a friend, but, like...
He did the scar. He did say the thing at the end of season 2, like, I'll always be there to wrap up the scarf around you. I don't know what context that's in.
Because he just saved her because she was a random person being attacked.
Well, I'm talking about season 2.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general,
yeah.
So, like, there's no, I don't know. I feel like there's not any chemistry there, really, with him.
It's a one-sided. Yeah, it's definitely one-sided.
And then even him and Armin aren't, like...
To be fair, they do show the one thing when they're in the wagon in one of the flashbacks. Someone pointed this out in a comment while I was reacting, that they both blush at each other when they're talking about something. Yeah. So I don't know that we never have them hugging or kissing or doing anything that, like, would be in that. He doesn't,
like, purposely go to her ever for anything. Like, she's always saving him, but, like, that's again her. It's not him doing stuff. Yeah,
and that's still not even in, like, a relationship way. Like, if I were to save you,
even, like, friends, like, he doesn't do much.
I guess I feel like they've known each other for so long that they have to have some bond at some level.
Even him and Armin, though, he doesn't, like...
I guess. I mean, him and Armin are supposed to be, like, have been friends for a while. Yeah, like, even before the walls get breached.
He himself doesn't show...
Not in the later seasons. In season 1, he's definitely...
Oh, he is a kid. Yeah.
Even, like, when he first joins kids, like, he asks, like, I forget who it is. I think they're probably dead at this point. Yeah, it's the one who always bit his tongue. He asks him if he can go talk to Mikasa and Armin when they're coming in, because they're, like, bringing in the brand new scouts or whatever, because Eren got taken early because he was a Titan. He asks if he can go over and talk to them, because, like, they're his friends.
Yeah.
And he does do some stuff, but, like, most of the relationships are completely one-sided.
I think his willingness to get rid of all Titans is higher than his relationship with most people. So, but I just don't see him being purposely mean and rude to them for no reason.
But I don't know, because the whole thing is they're just willing to let their entire race die. But his whole thing since the beginning is that he has free will and he won't be kept in a pen. Where I feel like you're just submitting, like, you saying, yes, we'll just get rid of our entire race through not letting them reproduce. It's just, you're still in that pen of, you don't have free will. You're like, yes, it could be your choice, but you're doing this because you were forced to do it from the rest of the world. You're not doing it because that's what you really wanted to do.
Maybe. I don't know. His character is very confusing.
Armin, because even when he's talking in season 4 to when he sits down at the table, even Armin says, like, I know he gets beat the fuck up right after, but he even says, are you sure, like, you're not the one who's still in a pen? Because he says when he's yelling at Mikasa, he basically says Mikasa's just a slave, and Armin's like, are you sure you're not just a slave? Which Eren visibly got pissed at. I don't know if that's because that just hit a little home and he knows it, or if has to act like he's pissed off because he does have a bigger plan.
See, I don't know. Who's he, like, what does beating Armin up do for him? Like, everyone on his side believes he's on their side. Like, he doesn't need to put on a show for anyone, really.
Well, I don't know if he
did all that killing and Marley and shit. Like, he doesn't...
I don't know if he needs... I think this might have been a comment, that the thing between him and Mikasa is real, but it can be broken, and he wants Mikasa to break it because he wants her to have free will. So he's trying to push her as far away as possible to get her to not be bound to him.
Maybe he hates that he at least thinks that he's keeping her in a pen. Like,
maybe
he thinks he's making her the slave.
Yeah, that's actually really because, like, he might be like, he's keeping her in the cage and he's not. He needs to try and give her an option out of it, because we don't know the level of how bound they are. That's just something he said to her.
Yeah.
And, like, Levi and Levi's uncle.
Like, we've seen proof, I think, of it
Yeah.
existing. So,
Like, we see when he does say, yell at her to fight, the thing does go spark through, but we don't know if that's because she's hosted to him, or if she's just, that's like a survival instinct that they have. It could just be a random occurrence that it happened at the same time, because, like, that's probably, like, fight or flight, just her biggest moment in that time.
I mean, we see the things with Levi, too, but then he also lets Irvin die, so, like...
Yeah, I mean, and Levi never gets, like, the spark. We see Kenny get the spark. We see, because Kenny gets it for the founding Titan at the time, whoever Historia's dad's brother is. Because he gets it then. But Levi says he has it happen a few times, like the same sensation, but we never really see it. I know it's rumored that he had it for Irvin, but, again... He tells Irvin to go die.
That would make sense why he's so infatuated with killing Zeke.
Yeah, I mean, like if someone killed you, I'd be then pissed off and going out.
Even normally, yes, but like I feel like.
I mean, he also promised Irvin he'd kill Zeke.
Yeah. So
like that'd be like me promising, oh, after you go die and do this heroic thing, I'll kill the person that's the reason you're dying, and then me failing, and because he's still living with the fact that he failed to kill Zeke and he let Zeke get away, because like none of this would be happening right now if he just killed Zeke, because no, the information wouldn't have gotten back. Maybe Peck would have gotten back the Cart Titan, but that's like a big if.
What are they gonna do without the Beast?
Yeah, they wouldn't have had the Beast. Reiner only Reiner got saved by Peck, so and Peck was being controlled by the Zeke at the time. So all of them besides Peck, if she
killed Peck if.
True, yeah.
She's trying to save the Beast and he already killed him.
So a lot of what's happening falls it's not Zeke or Levi's fault, but Levi could have prevented it if he didn't fail in killing Zeke, which probably takes a big toll on him at some point, at least mentally, I would assume. Especially killing all his friends and stuff that he has. Like even the one scene where you just see him confronted by all the people that Zeke turns into Titans that are like following him because they all drank the thing. You see Levi, like obviously he does kill them, but like you see he has a moment of when he's looking at one of the Titans, it flashes to just the actual human's face that he was friends with.
It's interesting. I don't know where they're gonna take it. I have no idea. Like I have one of the best shows just because the reason that I have no clue where it's going.
I want it to because like the main reason I'm hoping Eren is like not backstabbing Zeke, but has like a different plan. It's just because I want the show to end happily ever after. Like, I want everyone to, like, live. I want Boruto for AOT. Like, I don't need the show, but I want all the characters to be, all the characters that have been struggling through the entire show to finally be able to relax and be happy, because they have not had that in 4 seasons.
What's the, do we know the episode count for the final season? Probably going to be the same, 16?
Maybe.
12 to 16,
Season 3 was, Season 3 part 1 was only 10, and part 2 was only 12.
So probably 12 to 16.
Hopefully at least 12.
Around there.
I would love like 50, but I doubt we're going to get that.
I feel like if they're going to do a whole thing where they go through Eren's plan and Zeke's plan, if they're different, if they're the same, whatever. Yeah. And then the whole war with the rest of the world, like I feel like it's going to take.
I know.
Like they're either going to rush it and it's going to be bad, or they're not going to get a happy ending.
Well, yeah, because my only thing is a lot of like we've heard that the manga does not end well. I think it got rewritten or something like that.
Redone of it.
But the main or original manga ending we heard a lot of people didn't like, and I don't know if that's because a lot of people wanted them to end happily ever after. Because I don't know people's opinion on that. Make sure to comment that if you guys like. What's the ending? If you haven't read the manga, if you have read the manga, don't spoil what happens. But if you're just an anime only viewer, what's your like? What do you guys want the show to end? How do you want it to end?
I feel like a happy ending's fine. It's just the way they go about it's gotta be.
It has to be good, yes.
Like, the whole show is all about war and how bad war is, and like
it's definitely
so like having just a normal happy ending isn't gonna be. I feel like possible. Like it would be a lot to explain.
It's definitely the type of show that could easily end just on a shit note.
Like, especially Eren surviving with the whole 13-year rule and everything.
Granted,
we haven't seen anyone die from the 13-year rule, right? Like, it's just because they've been eaten because they think they're going to die at 13 years.
I don't think we've any... Yeah, not that I know of.
So we don't know if that's completely
I mean, the guy that Grisha ate was starting to get, like, cough up blood and get sick.
Yeah, but...
But we never saw him necessarily... Although all the Titans have 13 years, right?
Yeah. So, and every Titan has gotten sick, I think, around the time, but I don't know if that's...
It could be... Also, although my thing is, though, if they do the thing where they can't reproduce, does that get rid of... That would make Eren not a Titan anymore.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, because their whole plan was to have Historia and her children keep having the Founding and a regular Titan so that they could threaten the rumblings so that they're not impeded on.
Until the race dies out, just for a little bit.
Yeah, no, but they wanted... That's why they want Historia to have as many children as she can so that they can keep passing on the thing.
Well, I don't think they want to pass it on forever, just for like...
Until everyone dies.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
for
they
like
can...
100 years
yeah,
or whatever it was.
so that no one attacks them when they're all old as fuck and can't do anything. Mm. Which I feel like they'd still happen anyway. Because, like, yes, you're threatening the rumbling. I just don't know. I feel like that's not I mean, it's a viable plan. I just don't know how many... Like, no one would go... I doubt anyone would go along with that who's inside the walls. Like, because if they would, then why wouldn't Eren just tell everyone what the plan was? Instead of staging a coup in...
I feel like if he doesn't agree with Zeke on the whole not having children ever again for the whole race, then obviously he needs to be on Zeke's side so he can touch them just long enough to do whatever he wants to do.
But like Zeke said, or the doctor told Zeke, Eren's the one who decides what happens when they do that. Yeah. Because they...
I feel like, why doesn't he just go to Historia and do whatever he needs to do? Like...
Because he doesn't want to turn Historia into a Titan.
Does he have to?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Like when they touch, they've gotten sparks and stuff. But the only time he was able to control it was when he hit the mom.
When he touched him.
Yeah,
he
like
memories from her. When she released him from the chains.
They have some sort of interaction, but like the only time he was able to control anything was when he punched the Titan mom, who was of that weird blood. I mean, it kind of makes sense that they would need Titan blood to like activate both, because like. For you to use the Founding Titan's power, you have to be a Titan.
It's just weird that he's touching... Like, he doesn't need their blood. He just needs to touch them. I feel like it's... I don't know.
Maybe some sort of physical...
Universe, I guess.
I mean, he was bleeding a lot. Maybe if they were bleeding, some blood got in. I have no idea.
The universal rules, but it's just like weird...
But...
big focus.
So, yeah, they could go through the whole plan. They could fend off Marley, because we didn't even talk about that. Ended with them just getting invaded to fuck. Yeah. So, like, this... What we're talking about... All banks on that they actually beat them.
I think Eren could.
Probably, but like...
What is it attacking right now? Just the cart and the...
and the cart armored, Jaw, and they have like 5 airships or something.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what they've been developing, because they said they were developing to the point where Titans won't be able to do anything.
I mean,
but their military force is also...
Oh, but it's all the other countries too, right? That are helping.
I'm not sure if they're part of it yet.
Yeah.
But also, it's only Eren. Granted, he has the powers of all of them, but Armin's probably not gonna fight back.
He might,
but the whole
not
part
to
is
help Eren, but just because
they've already civil warred. Like, so it's not like a full Paradis power. It's whoever's on Eren's side, because like their forces split right now for this.
And Zeke's hurt, so I don't know.
Zeke.
So long
we don't know if him or Levi are even alive at this point, because
Levi. We know Zeke's alive because he ran away in that Titan.
The Titan picked him up. We don't know. We don't. I'm presumably.
Him, so I feel like.
Well, I think he did that before he did that.
I mean, it might break. Who knows?
We don't know how that works. But I'm assuming Zeke's alive, but we haven't seen Levi, at all.
Yeah, we don't know.
And I know the season 4 part 2 trailer came out, but I was told a lot of stuff like spoilery happens in it.
That's good. I won't watch it.
And I just want to because I didn't watch the part 1 trailer for season 4 because you guys told me again there was a lot of spoilers in it.
I'm just assuming Levi's gonna be alive.
I hope so. If they killed him off, I mean it's not like an off-screen death, but like you don't see his.
That's I feel like the bad death for such a big
favorite
character. I'm fine with him dying,
just not in that way. Yeah, I'd rather him like take
Zeke out with him or something.
Yeah. Because, like, imagine if he dies without fulfilling Irvin's promise that he made. That would be terrible.
No, they couldn't do that.
Yeah, because Levi's, like, almost... Probably not everyone's favorite, but Levi is... we were talking about favorite characters. Levi is definitely one of a lot of people's favorite characters.
Yeah, the main character. Yeah. Him and Mikasa are definitely the top characters overall.
Ackermans they're the Uchiha of the fucking universe.
They're literally...
And, like, does every show just have one clan or... one set of group of people that everyone just likes, basically.
That I can think of.
It's insane. But, no, I really hope Levi's alive. Zeke probably is. If Zeke dies, though, without giving it on...
Some random baby's gonna have it.
Which I don't know what the rules on that were. Well, I don't know if the rules were that it has a better chance of going to...
I don't think... Did they mention that at all?
I know they mentioned it goes to a random Eldian baby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just
but I don't know if because she's...
That would make sense, though.
Like, royal blood, if there's a better chance or whatever.
Or, like, a guaranteed that if there's one out there.
Which, I'm going to timestamp this right now. I'll try and put on screen. Hopefully I remember. There's a shot in the opening too, of a person presumably wearing a Survey Corps jacket, holding a baby's hand. And I heard Boldcast, the shout out to Boldcast. They met one of the Carson there mentioned this shot, and I was interested because I didn't even see this. What happens if this child is Historia's kid? And that's Eren's hand, and somehow the kid got the Titan power from, like, say Zeke dies somehow, and somehow, luckily, it gets to the kid, and then Eren can do whatever he needed to do with the kid, and that could be, like, Eren dying from the 13 years or whatever, finally doing the thing right before he dies. I don't know. I feel like that...
Taking his own spinal fluid and giving it to the kid.
No, if the kid... Like, doing their, like, combined whatever he needs Zeke for. Because if Zeke...
He still has to make the kid a Titan. Like, give him the Titan power, though, to do that. So, like...
Well, not if it gets inherited by... If the kid inherits Zeke's...
Oh, yeah, I guess.
There'd already be the Titan. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Because they don't... It's not like he has to give... Because he gets the... He's born with the spinal fluid, or however that works. But no, that could be a thing. I don't know. I just don't... I really don't...
Do we know who the dad is?
Yeah, the random farm boy that she grew. It's not like a... It's not like a... Which I was kind of hoping it was like a named character, but I get it not being.
It'd be hilarious if it was Eren.
That would be really funny.
That'd be a great...
Mikasa would be so jealous, though. I think Mikasa would kill Historia before she let that happen.
Probably. But I would assume. A great...
So yeah, Eren can never have a romantic relationship with anyone but Mikasa.
You know who I else think? Reiner. Reiner's a great character.
Reiner, yes.
I completely forgot him.
Reiner... I love the one thing with Reiner that they do in season 4, where it's the cover art of the show. It literally mirrors season 1's thing of Eren being the Titan and Reiner being the person looking up. And the whole beginning of the season follows like the same format of the Titans invade, the Titans then destroy the walls, and the person inside the walls watches everything they've loved gets absolutely destroyed.
I've loved his whole, like, mental and, like, back and forth. The whole, like, him realizing that Eldian people aren't bad.
Yeah. And that's, like, a similar thing kind of happening with Gabi, the whole realizing thing, which she's a whole character.
Can die. I don't care.
She's a whole character.
I really hope she learns that they're good and then dies, because I just don't like her for killing Sasha, because Sasha was amazing.
True, she did kill Sasha.
And
that's
anyone
unforgivable.
Who kills Sasha needs to die.
I don't care if Sasha's dad forgave her. I can't forgive her for that.
The other boy, though...
Falco is amazing.
Great.
Falco's great.
He's amazing.
Falco's like a smarter Reiner. Like, if Reiner found out these things earlier in his life.
I see him. I'm pretty sure Gabi's probably going to get the female Titan somehow, and then he's probably going to get the... I think so.
I feel like they're building her up for the armored Titan.
No, I think Falco's going to get that.
Really?
Although, actually, no. Female, so like...
I feel like Falco's whole goal is to make it so Gabi doesn't get a Titan, so I feel like his goal gets ruined.
He's going to get the...
No, but then if she gets a female, then I feel like his goal is ruined.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's...
Maybe. I feel like...
I don't know if there's going to be a time skip at all in Season 4 or anything.
True.
So like, there'd probably have to be for them to... Oh, I guess not, because they're about the same age.
Yeah, we also... Right, so. Where the fuck is Annie? What has she been doing in that crystal ball for 30 years?
Well, we don't know if she can think in that. Like, the...
she's getting older. Her hair's growing out.
Warhammer could think, but... Well, we don't know if she's conscious at all. Like, because she was so hurt when she did it. So
I feel it, but when you're... I don't know this. When you're in a coma, does your body still develop? Okay. I didn't know. I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm not a medical professional.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because I feel like the Warhammer did that, but was able to think, but that's because at the time she was awake when she did it. Where Annie, like, kind of did it subconsciously. Like, she didn't need to do it. So I don't know. They could break her open now, though, so, like, I don't know why.
Because they were... They just got back.
So, like,
well, the Colossal wouldn't be able to do anything.
The Warhammer, maybe?
The Warhammer, the Jaw. No, they don't have the Jaw. The Jaw is how they...
think the Warhammer could?
No, the whole point of the Jaw is that it can... No, because the Warhammer can create anything it wants out of it, but we didn't see it. Because the Jaw was breaking the Warhammer stuff.
That's true.
So that's why he should have just fucking ate the Jaw Titan.
Yeah.
It was annoying when he threw it away, but yeah, no, they still need the Jaw to get Annie out. Which I don't know why he didn't just like rip off a claw or something and just take it with him. But
maybe that's
nice.
part of their plan when invading. Granted, they don't know if she's alive though.
Yeah, I think they said something about she's probably being kept in Shingan, or at least Zeke thought he knew where she was, but I don't know if he would have told them that, seeing he turned on them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they would know, or maybe they can like sense it or like feel. But
maybe.
I don't think so.
I feel like there was some. They're right where she is because I believe they were keeping her in Shiganshina. I hope we get to see her because we haven't seen her in 3 seasons. Like, they would have just killed her, right?
How old? She's only got a year left, right? Because isn't that, or no?
She got at the same time as Reiner did.
How many?
I
don't remember if it says. It's got to be
3,
close,
I think.
Though.
3 or 4, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because Eren has 4, Zeke has 1. I think Zeke had it before Reiner did.
Yeah.
I believe he's not too much before, because he's still like a teenager when he doesn't have it, and they're a little younger. But I do believe he obviously has it before them do. I just don't know how much before.
Yeah, I don't know how many years it was.
He definitely has more than Zeke, which is at least a year. Less than Eren. He has less years left than Eren.
Yeah,
because he invaded.
A year less, right?
Probably. So he either has like 2 or 3, probably, because he invaded. Because Eren got it Eren got it after the walls got breached, which they would have already been.
They already were in the thing and everything.
Because they're the ones who breached the wall. Yeah.
We don't know how long he had it before they sent them on the quest or whatever.
We just know technically, even if it's by like hours, which it's at least days, but
it's gotta be
even if it was by hours, he still has technically had it.
Yeah, because they had to train with it and everything, so like
they had to take the boat across.
They had to have it a bit before.
They had to make the whole journey over where. Not Marco, but the other Marcel got eaten by Ymir. Which, that was whole...
she gave hers up pretty quick, right? Because wasn't she sick?
Ymir?
Yeah.
She just gave hers up to save Reiner. Because she
wouldn't be able to survive without...
Yeah, because that's the reason they never went back, was because they lost... Because that in the flashback, Annie's like, let's just go home, and Reiner's like, no, they'll kill us for failing, and we lost Marcel?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'll be the Marcel, because Marcel was supposed to be the leader of the mission. And Reiner's like, I'll be the Marcel. And that's why whoever's the Jaw, Galliard, doesn't like Reiner, because he gets all the memories, and he saw Reiner acting like Marcel, because Reiner was never the tough guy. But
it's also because Marcel died saving Reiner.
But he
was his brothers. It was Gallard's brother.
No, I know, but he says why you're trying to act like my brother because like my brother wasn't there to like make the mission go well. Because that's when Reiner's like first mental switch breaks is when like talking to Annie, I'll be what Marcel needed us to be or whatever.
I feel like everything would have gone so much better if Marcel didn't die there.
Well,
he seemed way smarter.
They probably would have
figured it out.
They probably would have gotten the coordinate by now.
Well, no, I feel like he could have figured it out that they weren't bad people and would have like.
But would they have cared? Is the problem?
Marcel,
because Reiner,
like a nice person.
Reiner and Berthold figured it out. They still went on with her.
They weren't as nice as Marcel was. Like they weren't like as open and.
I mean, all Marcel did is sacrifice himself for his friend.
Yes, but like just even before that, like when the bullying was happening and stuff with Reiner.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how. I wish we got to see a little bit more of like how he interacted with.
I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, no, he definitely did step up, but I don't know if that's just because, like, doing something, like, good for your friends versus other random people.
To be fair, he probably only saved them because he's the reason Reiner even came.
Yeah, he said that at the campfire,
He didn't want his brother being in the Titan, so he convinced him to...
I don't know how...
choose Reiner.
Yeah, I don't know how likable, or not likable, how
so I guess that
nice
had influence. He was probably pretty Marleyan.
Yeah.
Zeke was too, supposedly, so...
Well, yeah. Well, because no one knew Zeke had alien blood. That's why.
Royal alien blood.
Yeah. Because that was like the whole secret that he was teasing to whoever's inherit. I don't know the name of the kid who's supposed to inherit it from him.
No one's ever been a better Beast Titan.
Yeah, because he's like, well, the kid, because he was like telling the kid like, oh, when you inherit it, you'll see my secret, and he's like, how I wipe my ass or whatever. But obviously, it's that he's been planning to fuck with them since the fucking a year or however
Well,
long
I'm
they've
sure
been
he's been
talking.
planning it since he was a kid for the most part.
Well, for that, because him and the doctor come up with the plan.
Yeah,
so as soon as he gets, but I'm talking about like the plan with Eren and everyone.
Well, he did that to save his life and his grandparents' life.
No, I'm talking about before the doctor gives him the Titan. Because they come up with the plan and the doctor starts crying because they're the ones who come up with the, whatever their plan is called.
Yeah, but the doctor didn't know he was royal blood, right? No.
Yeah, no, he tells them.
Does he?
He tells the doctor, because the doctor's like, yes, you need to
Oh,
fight.
yeah, the doctor doesn't care about Marley at all. He just cares about what the Titan secret is and all that.
Yeah,
right?
no, because him and Zeke have the same, like, they both want what their plan is. Euthanization.
Oh, right. He's
Yeah,
because tells Zeke about.
Yeah, because he's like,
okay.
yeah, you need to make sure the founding Titan is someone that you can trust. He's the one who tells Zeke that. So I would assume he would know he's royal blooder. There would be no reason to tell him that you need to find the founding Titan and then be friends with him. Which again, I think that's where Zeke's plan's gonna fall. I feel like Eren is not gonna do what Zeke wants. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling.
Think about it from Eren's perspective. I mean, his character's different than ours, obviously, but
Yeah.
like growing up with all that war and like seeing all that and all the killing and everything as a kid growing up and all that, I feel like the plan makes sense.
No, it definitely does. Like, there's just multiple ways it can go for his character. Like, his character can go in different ways, which is the thing I like about his character so much is just like, yes, that makes sense, but it would also make sense that like his whole thing has been, don't keep cattle in the don't want to be cattle in the cage, and you could view that euthanization plan as that's just a decision they're being forced to make, not them being truly free, which is what he's been wanting.
But I feel like maybe in his perspective, he's seeing everyone else as the cattle in the cage, and
he could very much.
They're the people holding them hostage by being Titans. And
he could very much think that that's the exact case, and that he's freeing the world by doing that. But he also could think the other way, and there's just many ways he can go about this with his character, which is why it's so like intriguing to see what the fuck is happening. This has probably been I know it's the longest break I've had in between seasons because I only took like a day or two off in between recording past. But I'm so ready for this season to come out.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Especially because it's
January. Right?
January, I believe.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be. I can't wait for the release.
Gonna be watching that like.
Yeah, as soon as it drops, these like I know I haven't kept up with Demon Slayer season 2 just because like they're redoing the movie arc or whatever. But
wait till it's
as soon as these episodes drop, I'll be doing how I do Boruto immediately as the episode drops. I'm watching that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care if I have college or anything.
I mean, I probably won't because I have work, but
well, yeah,
I'll
the same day probably.
Day,
yeah. Like. Yeah, I'll be getting those reactions out.
I mean, this final season is going to decide where it lands on my ranking.
Yeah, exactly. Like this will make or break if I think it's a better show than Naruto.
I mean, yes, the show in general, no matter how bad the last season is, like it can be animated by the worst like company.
I don't know if they have that. I hope it's done by the same studio that did Jujutsu Kaisen. I hope it's done by the same studio that did. Yeah, I hope it's done by the same studio that did Part 1. I just hope they put the amount of time into it that they did for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Did Mappa do both?
Whoever did Jujutsu Kaisen did Part 1 of Season 4.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Part 1 of the whole
show. No, of Season 4.
I think Madhouse did Part 1 of Attack on Titan, and then
probably
Season 1 was Mappa. I could be completely
I just know whoever did Part 1 of Season 4 did Jujutsu Kaisen, which is why Part 1 was
as
like,
long as they're not doing Season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen at the same time.
Or if they just do them at different times. Like,
that's what I'm saying. As long as they're not doing it at the same time.
If they can put whatever quality they put into Jujutsu Kaisen into Season 4 Part 2, it might be the best season of any anime ever.
Yeah.
Like, this could be a fucking groundbreaking
I feel like the animation's not a huge deal with...
It would, but no, it'd be the finish. It'd be the icing. If they can finish this perfect... Like, if they can do the storytelling they've done throughout the entire show and then top that with Jujutsu Kaisen level animation, it'll probably be the best season any anime's ever had.
I think an ending can...
Make or break a show.
Make or break a show, but I don't think that I don't know, because like...
If it's an average ending, it doesn't impact the show as much. But if it's a terrible ending, it'll screw the show. If it's a great ending, it can make the show that much better.
I don't know. I find it hard because, like, I have a tough time deciding whether the ending of the show makes the rest of the show bad, even though it's
the rest of the show stands up. It's just the overall show is now lesser than the first.
Some shows, it depends, because, like, But with AOT, no matter how bad this, like, it could be the
Yeah.
worst season of anime I've ever seen in my life.
But that doesn't make the
And
first the first 3 seasons of part 1 and 4.
The show overall will still be my top
Yeah,
10 anime.
yeah, exactly. Just I hope the ending's good so that the overall show stayed great.
As long as that is the quality of any of the other seasons.
Yeah, even if it's season 2,
yeah.
like I know a lot of people.
Season 1 for
Yeah.
you or whatever. But I mean, I prefer to have season 4 part 1 or better quality.
Yeah,
because then
definitely.
it'll definitely be my number 1 show. It just has to be at that point because like
It's so good.
until other shows that I like
Yeah.
more.
And I know you talked highly of Vinland Saga, and eventually I'll get to that on the channel.
Yeah,
but
next,
I just we're gonna make all those.
Gotta
Gotta
some money.
gotta make all those alt accounts to vote. But no, this could be one of like I'm getting genuinely excited just talking about it. That doesn't really happen with me unless I'm talking about like wrestling or something along those lines. I don't get this excited about something. I'm fucking hyped for this shit to come out.
No, it's gonna be great. Like I'm waiting.
This
not
is
patiently at all because like we're talking.
Yeah, no, definitely not patiently. But this is the first time I've been waiting for a show since Mandalorian or the ending of Shippuden when I caught up live and like the Final Valley fight was happening and like just the end of the war arc in general. I haven't been like, so I need to be there every week, every episode since then, which this is going to be amazing.
The only thing I can compare it to, for me personally, is probably the 100. Maybe not the last season, but like season 5 and season 6. Like,
waiting for those episodes because
we watched season 6 together live.
Yeah, I know you came. I don't know if you were living here, but we at least came.
Season 7, I think. I mean, we watched season 6. A lot of season 6, I just came over like to watch it.
Yeah.
And then we had like a whole party thing for.
Yeah, the final finale, and we
party,
ate like way too much food.
Yeah,
a two-person party that we didn't pay for to go to.
Well, I mean, we bought the food, but whatever.
Anyway, you know, it's just really it's really fun having something to look forward to. It's like me with AEW every Wednesday. It
makes life worth living.
Yeah, exactly.
AOT's the only reason.
Exactly.
I didn't put a toaster in my bath today.
without this patch is the reason I'm not out that window.
I don't think that would kill you though. There's a roof right there, so like you might have to go out the window.
If you dive and don't put your hands down, you'll slide off.
Would that kill you though? It might just break.
If you go head first.
There's a train down the street.
There is, and near the college.
So,
all right, guys.
AOT. We gotta wait.
Oh yeah. Until the end of AOT. No, but seriously, if you guys have mental issues, go get that.
Call
go get that
someone.
Yeah,
not us, because we're not like.
Is it mental health month? It's something like that, right?
No, that was October. I'm pretty sure.
Well, go watch this last month or next October, and then go get that stuff.
Just because it's not mental health month doesn't mean you can't help yourself.
Exactly. We won't help each other or ourselves.
No,
but you guys should.
Definitely.
You don't be like us unless you're AOT fans. Be like us in that way and be waiting for AOT.
Even then,
no other way should you ever be like any of us though. We are not role models whatsoever.
No.
Not at all. No. Farthest from it.
Yep. Clearly.
We are like the Erens of season 4 Erens of the world. You don't want to be like us.
I don't know if it's that messed up.
No, but comparatively to the normal person.
As
probably.
my Mikasa here, I would never say any of that to you.
Yes, of course.
You would to me, definitely, but I would.
Yeah,
never
and then I'd. You'd need another friend so that I could beat them up, like I did Armin. So once you work on finding one of those,
I have so many of those. You can, just toss.
I'll beat up your girlfriend instead. That's the closest
rude.
you have. Like you'd care. You'd probably get popcorn. Anyway, abuse is not okay. Get that checked out as well. AOT, again, a great show. You didn't think we'd be able to get a full podcast out of this, but we've been going for 45 minutes.
That's good. I mean,
as we mentioned as I mentioned in the actual intro, not the intro we did, we both have surprises for each other.
We do. Well, for you, but
yeah.
Like,
well, we don't know. We don't know.
Well, I have a surprise. It could be for me. I mean,
I have a surprise for him.
Specifically for me?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you have a surprise for the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was for me.
Well, it is.
Now
it's your podcast.
Okay. Do we have anything else we want to finish up with?
On
Levi,
AOT,
just
great. Watch it if you haven't.
Definitely.
You probably shouldn't watch this podcast.
Yeah, if you're this far.
But I mean, it's still good watch, even if you listen to all the spoilers.
Yeah, we didn't spoil anything. You don't know who these people are if you haven't watched it. Just forget the names.
Just watch the show, turn it into Japanese, take subtitles off,
put the subtitles in like
0.
Yeah.
And then watch it and see what happens. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
You won't understand shit, but
You'll
fire.
Yeah. You'll have to use the emotions that the characters physically
Just
display.
watching speed 2, that way you can skip through the fight scene.
Yeah, while having my reaction on in the corner as well.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, but put that in like 0.5 speed.
I have like 5 PCs set in my room with just your channel.
Yeah, I wonder if you like half speed a YouTube video, if that increases the watch time.
That is a curious question that I'm not going to do.
No, neither am I.
Maybe
but
we can Google it later.
yeah, if you guys want to watch these videos at half speed,
let
let
in the
me
comments.
know.
We don't
Yeah,
have to Google it because we're lazy.
exactly.
Thanks.
All right, but now surprises.
Surprises.
What is your surprise for the channel?
No, we're gonna flip a coin. Do we have a coin
Mine,
flip?
no, I want mine to go last because it's for you specifically.
Oh.
Why? Is
I
yours
don't
an
like
ending one?
No, but like I just don't like going first. All right.
It's not
So
show. It is
it's
show. and
for the podcast itself, but
Okay.
I guess it would be for you because this is your podcast.
tell. Yeah.
So I just want it to grow because I'm a great friend, besto friendo,
Best old friendo.
and I just want it to be the best podcast
You didn't get mine.
in the world.
We didn't switch places,
That's because you don't have to.
but I clapped.
You don't have to.
Oh,
switch
you're right.
it.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Come on, watch the show.
I have Jujutsu Kaisen reactions. Also, go to the playlist to find those as
You can
well.
watch those; they're great. I liked all of them. I watched all of them.
Same thing with Death Note. That's pretty good too.
Watching all of those, those are great reactions. Top quality, best
Yeah.
ones on the internet.
Great quality.
Anyway,
videos.
surprise.
Yeah.
All right, so I figured. I don't know if this isn't a good thing. So maybe it's not. I probably got your hopes up. Maybe it's not that great. I figured for staying to the end, as you all lovely people have, if this video, how many likes do we get in the last podcast? Because I know we got like a few hundred views.
At least probably like 50.
We got 50 likes.
Probably, I'm assuming. I'll go check.
We're
You
gonna check that.
You fill for time. You talk about stuff.
So I was thinking, as a good idea, we were going to have a like goal for this podcast, and then I will give a quote unquote reward for that like goal. It's not going to be that great, but it could be cool and funny for people.
79 on the other.
79.
That got way more views than this one's probably.
I'm going to give it like a 24-hour limit though, so 50.
Yeah.
Say 50 likes.
That's massive for this. This
Well,
probably
it's going to be. It's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
If you're staying to the end and you're liking the video, I feel like you gotta kind of enjoy us talking.
Yeah.
So this is very personality based. Top comment
Oh God.
with the most likes. So go like the comments and comment. If we get, we'll say 40 likes.
Okay.
It'll be easy.
That's probably doable. You guys can do that.
For the next podcast in 2 weeks, I will wear my hair in any style and color.
Okay, you guys are hitting the like
For the
button
top
on this.
comment, you cannot comment or like in the comments.
So the comment has the style
The
and
top
color?
comment.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the most liked.
However they want, however they describe it, I will do my best to fit that description to wear my hair. I will not shave it all off.
Yeah, no,
As a
that's
note.
yeah.
That's one too far, but anything besides,
Like any style, so like up.
if
or,
you really want me to get it cut,
probably maybe a little
60
bit
likes
off.
for those. 60
Yeah.
likes for that, to get it cut. But I will wear it in any style, any color, however they want. Do we have a topic for the next podcast?
It'll be one of the shows, either
random anime.
Yeah.
So if you want it, some
comment
of the stuff
what
he's
you want to talk
reacted
about.
to.
Yeah.
It'll be about.
Probably Jujutsu Kaisen.
I will do the best I can to wear it because I have a ton of hair, as you can see. So like,
Eren over here.
I feel like that's a decent clickbaity
Yeah.
thing for the podcast.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Mine's not nearly as like relatable in that way.
Okay.
For the podcast, so this is more of a personal thing. But
Don't
someone's
even
no, you're fine. Someone's birthday is
I
this
don't like
month,
this.
and you have been getting into D&D recently.
Okay.
So we're gonna start. I think in like 3 weekends we're doing our first D&D session, right? Together. So as a birthday present, I got someone something that he might like.
Oh God.
You're probably not gonna be able to see these. I can take a picture
Misty
of them.
Mountain Gaming. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Just gonna open this way.
Not as good as the birthday present you got me because you spent like $200 on AEW tickets, but yeah, I think it fits the.
Early. It's not my birthday yet.
Yeah, but I don't know if we're doing another
Could have
podcast.
fit another podcast in, I think. Before.
Yeah, but you're going with your
Yeah,
to your
it's
other
fine.
session, and I wanted to do.
Oh, these are the ones we looked at? Bro, these things are sick as
So the camera's really far away. I'll take pictures of these and put them up on screen, but they're D&D dice that we were looking at the other day, and he was talking about being really cool, but they were pretty expensive for just a pair of dice.
Yeah,
and
like,
he wasn't
way too
gonna
expensive.
and he wasn't gonna spend the money on it, so I thought it'd be a fun thing to get him. But
all right, we'll roll the 20 just for
okay.
shits and giggles.
Oh, we should have done this as the how to set the like goal. Whatever we roll.
All right. If I roll a 15 or higher, I'll knock the goal down by 10. So it'll be 30 and 50.
This is god. That's a 12.
12. Ha.
Okay, so still 40. Still 40. That makes
40 likes. Top comment. Go like the comments. Make your own comment for wherever you want me to do my hair. I don't know. I assume this is your channel. Okay.
Is it?
Okay, I'm not assuming.
Am I Skulified? Wait, I thought I'm Griffin.
I'm not assuming here. I'm just like making.
Yeah, we don't do that in
I'm
2021.
not making my feelings broadcasted. This is your channel, obviously. So they're here for you. I'm just a side host.
I'm pretty sure most of them are here for you.
You kind of need someone to talk to
Yeah.
for the podcast. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, like who wouldn't be here for that?
Yo, hit me up. Straight guys only.
Some people only will be listening to this
But
in audio.
as a co-host, I want to,
Yeah.
and as your best friend though, I want to, give towards your podcast and your goal of being a bigger YouTuber, however far you want to take that. Whoa.
Whew, that was my first time doing that.
That's
Jesus.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot you had that power that you got that last week when you unlocked your Sharingan. So yeah, I was gonna
set the goal.
Set the goal to 40. 40 likes on the video. The comments can get whoever has the most likes for the hair stuff is gonna be the comment that decides how I wear my hair next video. And we can even make a video of me doing it. If it's big, if it's
we can make a full video of him doing it.
And he'll be helping me.
Especially if it's like if you guys want his hair dyed, we can coloring, we can definitely make a process of doing that.
I could probably do permanent. I might do temporary depending on what color it is. Yeah, what we can find.
He has a job.
You want me to wear curlers the night before? Sure, I don't care.
That would be amazing. I'd love that.
Whatever you got, you can decide. Should be a great time
to
for
make me some
everyone else.
Accounts.
Yeah. I'll be a great co-host, do some fun stuff for the channel. And this will set a precedent for the future, other like goals we can do. What are we planning on ever turning this weekly?
If
not the next one.
No, definitely. Not
especially with my hair shit.
Yeah, if we start doing these live streamed on Twitch, maybe it would be easier to do weekly. Because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we could. Yeah,
we can probably do this weekly eventually. I just want to get a good format and a better setup than just here. Yeah. I want to figure out something, and then when we get our own spot for it, then we can probably make this. It'll be way easier to record than this.
Okay, so we'll set up like goals that take longer since we have more time.
Yeah, but
I will do that for you all.
40 likes in an hour. You heard it.
24 hours from the video.
That's what I meant. I meant a day. You have more than an hour.
That's a huge goal. So I'm not expecting.
Yeah, neither am I, because that one got 79, and it's been a week and a half.
And this is probably gonna get less views because it's not.
It's not Boruto, which is the biggest. But my Attack on Titan, prove me wrong. My Attack on Titan fan base, prove me wrong. Prove that you are the better fan base.
Yeah.
All right, we're pitting the fan bases against each other.
And if you're on both fan bases,
then just also like the video. Yeah.
You like both podcasts. Go watch both of them.
I mean, if you're watching this one and you're a Boruto fan, you probably already watched the other one. But go check if that video is not liked and like it again. Yeah. And then like this one so his hair can be different.
And if you're really watching this podcast, you should really be subscribed because I don't know why you would watch this.
Yeah, if you've listened to this,
that's an extremely weird thing to do, and I'm very uncomfortable with you. So please go subscribe just so I can feel less uncomfortable with you watching me.
That's what we need. He's dyeing his hair for you, the least, or doing whatever his hair. You could at least make him not feel uncomfortable. But
subscribe it. I'll let you. I'll reply to any comments with an alt account probably. Just so my name's not on.
Yeah, probably. We don't need people getting stalked. That would make you feel even more uncomfortable.
I mean, if you want to stalk me, just be cute. Straight guys only. Again.
He doesn't have he is not in a relationship. I promise. Definitely not. Anyway, though. 40,
love you, babe. Anyway.
40 likes at the end of 24 hours. He'll do his hair, whatever the top comment is. So make sure you guys like whatever you want, the comments that his hairstyle you want to be.
60 if you want it cut at all.
Yeah.
Not shaved.
60 if you want to cut. 40 if you want his hair done in any other way. And make sure you like whatever comments you want him to do because it'll be whatever the comment with the most likes is, right?
Yeah. Hopefully more than 3.
Maybe 4. Maybe 4 if we're lucky. 4 likes? That would be pretty good.
That'd be great.
That'd be really good. But yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed, and we will cut now to the pre-recorded outro. Alright, well that will do it for the second ever Skulified podcast. I really do hope you guys enjoyed that one. I talked a lot about AOT. Comment down below, obviously, what you want Nate to do with his hair. If it gets 40 likes, make sure you also hit that like button. Like the comments that you would rather. If you see like your comment, like if you see what you would want Nate to have, like, and there's already a comment for it, like it so that there's not a bunch of different comments. Just like the ones you like, and if you don't see yours, then comment it so it'll be easier to vote on for you guys. And yeah, it should be interesting. Not sure if we're gonna hit the 40 like goal, but that would be very, very fun to do because we can make a whole video out of that. And again, yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy that. And yeah, next Skulified podcast will be on the 20th of November, so look forward to that. And see you then. Peace.